Manchester United bombshell transfer that could change and bring glory back to Old Trafford. Hey football fans. Welcome back to United News. Big transfer updates today. Manchester United is in the headlines once again as they're making waves in the summer transfer window. Chelsea complete incredible hijack of Man United transfer after secret medical and double agreement. Chelsea have successfully hijacked a Manchester United transfer that reports in Portugal claimed was as good as done, with Fabrizio Romano revealing all on the Blues' incredible coup. Ruben Amorim made it crystal clear he would not raid former club Sporting CP in the January window upon taking charge at Man United. However, all bets were off beyond that first opportunity, with several Sporting stars including Giovanni Quenda and Victor Gyökeres in his sights. 17-year-old Quenda is one of the brightest talents Portugal have produced in recent memory and operated at right wing-back during Amorim's final months in Lisbon. On the back of signing Patrick Dorgu to play at left wing-back in January, trusted reporter David Ornstein confirmed Man United were looking into a deal for Quenda ahead of the summer. Portuguese outlet Ebola took it a giant step further, claiming, "Manchester United have already grabbed Quenda for the summer." And as recently as the beginning of this week, Ebola again talked up a move to Old Trafford, claiming Quenda's summer exit was inevitable and Man United had reserved a deal. But according to a bombshell update from Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have pulled off a transfer masterstroke. Taking to X, Romano revealed Chelsea had been secretly working on a deal of their own for Quenda, and their negotiating blitz has paid huge dividends. Romano wrote in the early hours of Friday morning, "Chelsea agree deal for Portuguese top talent Giovanni Quenda. Here we go. Medical done for Quenda after secret blitz. He will join Chelsea in 2026. Club-to-club agreement completed with Sporting and Quenda said yes to Chelsea project and Enzo Maresca's plans. Clues on fee Chelsea, Sporting have agreed. How much Chelsea have agreed to pay Sporting isn't yet clear and should emerge over the course of the day. However, past reports do offer an insight into the numbers involved. Quenda's current deal in Lisbon contains a hefty euro 100m/pound 84m release clause, though it was anticipated a deal could be struck for a much reduced fee. Sporting value Quenda around the euro 60m/pound 50.3m mark on the open market. When reporting on Man Utd's attempts to agree a deal, Ornstein suggested a figure of around euro 40m/pound 33.5m could be enough to seal a deal. In any case, what is clear is Chelsea and Sporting have already shaken hands on a club-to-club agreement and Quenda has approved the move too. And as Romano stated, Quenda is now in line to link up with his future Chelsea teammates in 2026 and not the upcoming summer. Marcus Rashford England decision made as Aston Villa Unai Emery move pays off. Latest Aston Villa news from Birmingham live as Marcus Rashford enjoys a new lease of life under Unai Emery at Villa Park. Aston Villa forward Marcus Rashford has reportedly earned an England recall. Marcus Rashford has reportedly earned a recall to the latest England squad as his fine form for Aston Villa looks set to be rewarded. The Manchester United Academy graduate completed a surprise loan move to Unai Emery's side during the January window, having also been linked with a move to Barcelona and Juventus. It came after Rashford fell out of favor under United manager Ruben Amorim, having not played for the Red Devils since their 2-1 win over Victoria Plzen on December 12 last year. But the 27-year-old has returned to form at Villa Park with 3 assists in 9 matches for Emery's team. His performances have played a role in Villa reaching the Champions League quarterfinals, where they will face French champions Paris Saint-Germain next month. And The Athletic have reported that Rashford is set to make his return to the England setup under new Three Lions boss Thomas Tuchel. It is said that the winger, who has not been called up for 12 months, will now feature in World Cup qualifiers against Albania and Latvia at Wembley Stadium on March 21st and 24th, respectively. "I'm very happy with the window we did. I'm very happy with him," Emery said when asked last month about Rashford's arrival at Villa Park. "The conversation I had with him was a very normal conversation with a player and coach speaking about football. I only want the best football from him, as a person as well into the dressing room like one more player helping us. I think his potential is huge potential to exploit. I don't want to know the reason he is leaving from Manchester, but I am very happy keeping him here." I am very happy to try to exploit and help him recover his performances, individually and collectively. My challenge with him is huge. His challenge with us is exciting. Morgan Rogers has also reportedly earned a call-up to Tuchel's squad, having been added to the squad in November after several injury withdrawals. The 22-year-old attacking midfielder featured in both games during that international window and has been in good form for Villa. Fully agreed Man United transfer facing collapse, with significant penalty to follow. Man United winger Jadon Sancho during Chelsea loan. An upcoming Manchester United transfer believed to be set in stone could collapse, and a significant penalty will be paid if aborted, according to a report. Man United intend to sanction a major clear-out in the summer, with the club's ability to sign new players dependent on securing lucrative sales. One star the Red Devils aim to see the back of is Jadon Sancho, who is currently partway through a season-long loan at Chelsea. The winger's terms contain a conditional obligation to buy worth a figure in the £22 million to £25 million range. The condition that triggers the obligation is Chelsea finishing 14th or higher in the Premier League this season. The Blues have fallen back down to earth in the second half of the campaign, though still sit in 4th spot. It would take a miracle for Chelsea to finish 15th or below with just 10 matches left to play. As such, Sancho to Chelsea in a permanent deal had looked a sure thing, with transfer guru Fabrizio Romano declaring as much in February. The obligation to buy is not in doubt. It's just the amount of money that's going to change based on add-ons, which is based on the final position of Chelsea in the Premier League table, said Romano via his YouTube channel. But he's going to be a Chelsea player by the end of the season, no doubts, that's guaranteed. So no chance to return to Manchester United. The obligation to buy will be triggered. But according to a remarkable new report from the Daily Mail, all is not what it seems. Jadon Sancho could return to Man United. They claim Chelsea do have the power to back out of the deal, though doing so would incur the club a significant penalty. The Mail stated they've learned. There is still a possibility that Sancho could end up back at Old Trafford this summer if Chelsea decide not to go through with the deal, although we can reveal it would cost what insiders say is a significant penalty to pull out under the terms of their agreement with United. The report did not specify what the penalty entails, though it would likely be a payment to Man United to offset aborting the move. And despite a deal between the two clubs being fully agreed, a secondary hiccup that could result in the move falling through relates to personal terms. Loan deals that contain an option/obligation to buy often come with the player pre-agreeing personal terms. If the move is made permanent, the star then moves on to the contract and salary already forged. However, the Mail noted that is not the case with Sancho and Chelsea, adding, another issue could be Sancho's contract with Chelsea. Players often agree terms with their new club before joining on loan with a view to a permanent move, but it's understood the 24-year-old has yet to do so. Man United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe recently pulled no punches when voicing his dissatisfaction with the Sancho situation he inherited. Sancho has become a thorn in Man Utd's side and has done nothing to justify his £73 million price tag, or £250,000 a week wages. If Sancho does return to Old Trafford in the summer, he'll still have one more year remaining on his contract. Exclusive. Man United eyeing transfer of €40 million Wonderkid who wants to leave his current club. Manchester United are among a long list of clubs eyeing up the potential €40 million transfer of Southampton Wonderkid Tyler Dibbling this summer. Caught offside understands. Dibbling has caught the eye for the Saints this season, even if it's generally been a really poor campaign for the club, as they look certain to be relegated. Sources close to the situation have informed Caught Offside that Dibbling is unhappy with life at Southampton and wants to leave this summer, putting a host of top clubs on alert. Man United are among the 19-year-old suitors, while there is also particularly strong interest from Tottenham, Aston Villa, and RB Leipzig. Caught Offside understands that other Premier League sides such as Chelsea, Newcastle, and West Ham have also shown an interest in Dibbling, who is likely to be allowed to leave for around €40 million. Tyler Dibbling transfer looks like one to watch for this summer. It's very hard to see Dibbling staying at Southampton for much longer, with the club failing to persuade the player to even enter into negotiations over a new contract. The talented teenager will likely be aware that he's capable of playing at a far higher level than this, and it will be interesting to see where he ends up next. United will understandably be keen to overhaul their squad this summer, and a top young attacking midfielder like this could be an ideal start for Ruben Amorim. Still, it remains to be seen if Dibbling will be that tempted by a move to Old Trafford right now, with the Red Devils project still looking some way from really getting off the ground. The England under-21 international will also surely be aware of quite how many fine footballers have gone backwards at United in recent times, so he might feel he'd be better off choosing someone like Leipzig or Villa, who have done some smart recruitment and who seem to improve year on year. Stay tuned as we break down all the latest rumors and what they mean for United's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the freshest updates on your favorite club.